we just set off Harvey's residence on our way to Tree Lagoon. So, which the question I like to ask is, what does everyone want to catch? What's the target species? So,
PB swai, striped catfish.
well, I think you got a good chance of that.
I don't know really. A nice big Chinese black carp would be nice. Never had one out of Palm Tree.
You haven't had one at all.
Always a Julian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody always wants a Julians.
Very welcome.
I don't know really. It'd be nice to get sort of 8 to 10 fish a day off the carp rods would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice if they're feeding.
Yeah. A few different species.
A few different species.
Black shark minnows, giraffes, things like that.
I don't know really. Trying to think what new species. Oh bloody hell! The Soldier River barb always.
Soldier River barb.
Yeah. Bony lipped barb.
Yeah.
And if I put a predator rod out, a firewood catfish or a Saloween Rita.
Yeah, Saloween Rita would be nice. Yeah.
If I do fish a predator rod, we'll see.
Yeah. And same question to Oz. Who's very
my prime target is just to get a bite.
Yeah. Bite. Yeah. First of all.
But species-wise, I haven't caught a Siamese there, so I'd like a Siamese.
Yep.
And then any other new species I haven't caught, and the list is very lengthy.
Yeah.
But realistically, I suppose black shark minnow or a ripsaw.
Okay, yeah, that'd be nice. It would be very nice out there, wouldn't it?
I'll be happy to take anything that comes along.
Nice one. Yeah.
There's a trip that's come up out of the blue, and really looking forward to it.
Awesome, yeah. So
short notice.
Yeah.
No real expectations. Just go there and see what happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's good. There's no real pressure on us.
No.
Oz is very generously letting me sit in the front because to do a bit of filming. He's about 2 foot taller than me, so
minimum.
So a bit wider.
And a bit wider. Yeah.
What are your species?
Mine.
Danzak?
That's a good question. Well, a PB Siamese carp, so that'd be the warrior or the real big one. Obviously, I think that's a no-brainer for all of us, really. Harvey's obviously had both of them already, yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah.
The real big one got a name?
It's John's carp. I don't think it has actually. The warrior and the friendly are the only two named fish that I know apart from.
So what would I like to catch? Good question. Well, I don't know if I'm going to fish for predators, so I have a predator rod set up. So I've never had a big chow fry catfish, so that would be nice.
That's realistic.
Yeah, and something like a black, I call it a Saloween Rita, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or anything really. Yeah, lots of like carp species, scaled fish.
Yeah.
You know, black shark minnows, Julians, things like that. Big esoc, like really big esoc, really big cattler. You had a big cattler last time, didn't you?
That was a PB.
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hopefully just fish well and get some decent bites, you know.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the weekend. That's the main thing, you know. And I hope everybody else has a good weekend as I do, really.
I reckon the warrior will come out. Got a feeling it might be hooked, I think.
Okay.
Got a feeling. And warrior and friendly, I think they're a very good chance that they will.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, well that's another thing. What fish would I like to avoid catching? And that would be
the friendly.
The friendly or any big Mekong really. Because after that trot, mate. Yeah. Because they fight so hard and they take such a long time to get in.
Yeah.
And I've had a big one already, so I'm not really. Although I would like not friendly. One of those other massive ones would be nice, would be lovely, but they're too manly for me. I like something I can get in about half an hour, if possible.
Okay, the gentleman to the 7 while you fill up here.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're at 7-Eleven, normal one. We're going to go in there and grab some bits.
Yeah.
And we'll turn the camera on if something interesting happens on the way there.
Rock and roll.
Cheers. Bye. A bearded one. There's the bearded one there in the back.
All right, in the back.
And there,
all right.
front. You trimmed your beard, didn't you?
I have, yeah. I've had a haircut. Went to the salon.
Oh yeah, you got a Thai style haircut there, haven't you?
Yeah,
a bowl on the head, jobby.
It looks better when it's moulded.
Had your ears lowered.
Sculpted, yeah.
There you go. So we're skirting Bangkok. We're the sort of Thai Bangkok equivalent of the M25. As you can see some rain coming down. As Harvey pointed out a minute ago, often when you're coming towards Bangkok, you see a bit of rain dropping here and there, didn't you?
Yeah.
They localised in Thailand because of the tropical sort of
comes up the middle of the channel and hits Bangkok a lot.
Yeah.
Very wet place.
Yeah. Yeah, nice clear roads at the moment. How long we got to go till we get there?
It says Googan, so it's 1 hour 56.
Okay. Oh.
So it'd be lovely if we got there at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? We get there, drop our bags in, and then go down to the lake, see Tim, and have a look about. Yeah. There it is. A plane in the sky, and I don't see many of them these days. The world's gone mad. Just saying a minute ago that there's some rain in the distance, and well, it looks like we've just met the rain. And this is what it's like raining in Thailand. You can hardly see where you're going. Slow right down, and you sort of cross your fingers and hope for the best. And it's either a place for the concentration.
Shit in breath. Keep an eye behind it. The bloke tanking it up the third lane with no lights on. Gonna get out of his way.
Careful, mate.
This bloke here, he's in the black car, he's flying, he's a dickhead. He hasn't got his lights on.
No lights, son.
Nobody goes.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe we'll be back in 5. And there's the three-headed elephant once again. It's a landmark. Bangkok, O'Donnell Bridge.
Yeah. Hour 34 to go.
Yeah, nice one.
5 o'clock exactly then.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, we just arrived, Palm Tree Lagoon. We're back. There's the famous temple on the hill there. Big chow prai, just a few fish right in. There's a big chow prai there. Big patch of blowing out there. Big loads of swirling just come up there. Big patch of bubbles down there. Oh, it looks mint. Tim's here. Tim's back, the owner.
Way to get going.
So yeah, be nice to have a vibe and a few beers. Get the rod set up, and we'll be all ready for the morning. So yeah, nice one. We arrived, haven't we, Palm Tree Lagoon?
Yeah, just having the customary beer to celebrate Tim's arrival. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ah.
Yeah.
Messing about with a little marker rod and a float. Yeah, just messing about with a marker rod and a float. It's 8.5 of these, which is 16 inches long. I was just trying to work out what 8.5 of 16 inches were. 8 that'd be 80 plus 6/8's 48, so 128 plus 8, 136 inches. Got to divide 136 by 12 now to work out what it is in feet.
Well, it should go directly to it being 36, wouldn't it, I thought? Yeah, 136, wouldn't that go directly into 12?
Not sure.
I don't know. I'm rubbish at maths, so I'm not even bothered trying to work it out.
Glad you did though. But it feels like the same, pretty much the same depth everywhere. So it's, yeah, there we go, there's 8.5 again, the float's just popping up.
Get a point then. Well, Bed Boutique, back again. Just got up, Saturday. With fantasy football on the phone. It's about 6:35, 6:40 in the morning. Yeah, Palm Tree Lagoon, day one. Harvey and Oz are fishing on the pontoon today, and I'll be fishing on the right hand bank on my own. So I'll be documenting that, see how I get on. Hopefully have a cracking day. I'm going to spread the rods right out. I have one rod right up on the right hand side at the far end of the lake, off the hyacinths. I'll probably have a rod there. I have a rod right down the other end, the near side, and a rod in the middle, and then try and find the fish and where the bite's coming from, and then concentrate the rods a bit tighter in that area probably. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Obviously when I get to the lake and have a look and see feeding fish or whatever, you know, I'll adjust accordingly. So yeah, just got up, woke up early, woke up at 6, had the alarm set for quarter to 7, leaving at 7. Woke up early, Had a few beers last night, as we do, which was good. Nice to see Tim back in the country. Yeah, so we're going to have breakfast at the lake. We had a steak there last night at the lake, very nice, and vegetables. And yeah, we're going to have breakfast and give it a go. So yeah, nice one. See you in a bit. I'm fishing on the right hand bank today. Here we are, there's the pontoon, the platform over there. Oz and Harvey are sharing that today. I'll be over there with Harvey tomorrow, and Oz will be over here. So I'm just going to try and do my best to document today, film myself, and see how I get on. Hopefully I'm going to have a cracking day, you know. And yeah, so here's the lake, just arrived. I'm going to take advantage of the whole bank. I'm going to have a rod down here, rod in the middle, and rod up the end, and then see what happens really. See if I can find a fish and find a feeding fish. Yeah, there's my tackle, my guide for today. He's helping me unload the truck, or the barrow, I should say. So yeah, let's give it a go. Well, I don't know what time it's, about 7:30 anyway. Breakfast is over there. I'm just going to go and join him for breakfast. I'm just going to have one rod here. I see the blowing coming up out there. Okay, no. That's going to be one rod there. Nice one, that. Gonna get some breakfast. Here's my guide today. Yeah. We're gonna have a go. I'm gonna have a go on the predator rod first. Got a big lead there, down to, I don't know, 100-pound mono. Bigger. I'm gonna put a bit of fish on there, I think. Just have a predator angler. So the guy's gonna show me how to do it first of all, and we'll give it a go. That's it. That's a bit of chicken. It weighs about ½ pound. Give that a go. At 8:10 in the morning. I'm out of breath. Just had breakfast, just got back over here. One predator rod out there and a chicken carcass that you saw us in the camera putting out a minute ago. Guide was just showing us how he puts it on, because I don't really fish predators ever, apart from when I come to places like Palm Tree. So best get some advice off someone that does it every day. So here's my little area I'm fishing. Got a big load of ground back over there, but just put some in here. It's a mix, really nice mix. Sticky. I put a bottle of the baking stuff in there. I can't remember what it's called. I'll remember later. Loads of bits of corn. So this rod here, quite a light rod for Palm Tree, but the plan is to put it right tight up against the hyacinths. So you know you're not likely to catch a Mekong or even a Siamese, but maybe some delicate species. I've got a banjo feeder. Oh, Harvey's got a run, sounds of it. Got a banjo feeder that Lee give me, Libra Force. So I'm gonna, small bit of bait on there, a 5-inch hook link, size 8 tie hook, Gamakatsu. I'm gonna fish Herrig's sweet corn to start and see how I get on with that. Yeah, okay, cool. Got a run. Oh, something happened there. There's something on there. Yep. Hello. Let's give it a go. I think there was just something. They've got a massive bit of chicken carcass on there, so I thought I could see the line going a little bit, but I think the fish was grabbing the other end of it, not the hook end. So I'm gonna put my other rods out now. Back in a bit. Just about to show you. Well, I've got one carp rod out down the hyacinths right down there. I was just about to film it and show you what was going on with that rod. And this rod had a little bit of a run on it. Could see the light on the bite alarm on from down there. Come back, massive patch of bubbles. There's something had dragged up the bottom. Oh. And the line's a bit slack, so I'm going to tighten the line up. Oh, it's a bit of a bang there, so still having a look at it. And hopefully I'll get something nice on that in a minute. It's getting hot, bloody hot. Drink plenty of water anyway. That's my advice. Fuck it up. Cut rod! Shit. Shit. Well, first cast to Julian's. There it is. In the net, just off the hyacinths there. 3 bits of sweet corn. Take that first. Get in the water. Make sure the phone in there. Oh, nice. Nice one. Okay. Now take the head here. Yeah. Okay. Lovely, mate. red eye. Beautiful. Lovely, look at that. I don't know, weighed that's about over 20 pound, I reckon. Beautiful red eye, look at that eye. Look at that eye, probably the same the other side. So I'm, oh, look at that, beautiful. Lovely fish, good fight. Took me right under there. Let's put him back. See if he goes back all right. Okay. Nice one, awesome, well done. Cheers mate. Nice one, lovely, long cup. Yep, just had another run. Little stop-starty one, so it could be a swai this. Because it's a bit stop-starty, I think it's a swai. Big swai. It's healthy with quite a light rod on this setup. Next to the hyacinth. It's been a productive spot so far. Had 2 casts and 2 fish, 2 bites. I think this is a swai. The way it's fighting. Yep. It's come off. Come off. Bit, I think it might have been a packer, man. No, it's come off. Guy, Pet. Yeah. Pet, my guy Pet. He just picked up a rod that was just sitting there, and he said, "Can I put something on there?" So I'm saying, yeah. So I'm going to let my guide put a rod out. He's going to put a very Thai style method on there. Bit of foam, something I would never use myself, but yeah, I'm going to let Ped have a go on that rod, cast out, and see what we get on a bit of foam. Nice one. So I'll film in a minute him putting the foam on just to show you how he does it. Just putting a few bits in the water. Just going to get him to absorb a bit of water. Looks like a pill. Not an illegal one either. Okay, so he's got one on the hook. And there's another one. So proper Thai style method of fishing. Very effective. And not something I use myself. Okay, just testing the buoyancy of it. It sits up. You want weight or you want something? Yeah? I'll get some weight. Got the ball on. Is it all tucked in the ball? No, it's sticking out. Just going to tuck it in. What are you thinking to catch? Kahor?
Yeah.
Big Kahor, big Siamese carp. Yes please. Yep, okay, so that's the rig. Got a ball there. He's got a poly, well, it's on the hook, not on the hair, sticking out, and that'll pop up about that much. So it's going to pop up about 5 inches, because that's the length of the rig. Okay, I'll let you cast out as you've done it. Okay, and show me where he's going to put it. There we go. That's in the middle. Lovely, long cast. Nice one. Yeah, let's see what we get on that rod. Awesome. I've got both my rods in at the moment. Had a bite on that one down there, a hyacinth rod. They stop-starty bite. Probably a swai, I reckon. Felt quite decent. Probably £30 plus sort of swai, but I think it's a swai. And I had a massive run down there. I had to run from one end of the bank to the other. It was going on and on, long run. It went through one of Harvey's lines. Didn't feel massive. Could have been a Julian, something like that. Yeah, big Julians maybe, or small Siamese. But yeah, that come off. So I've had 2 fish come off, but at least I'm getting bites. And yeah, here's some more of that. So what we left down rod down there, so I had a big run on it. Just a method ball, the method mix. Got some additives in there. It's loads of sweet corn. That's about a size 10 hook, 11 maybe. 3 bits of corn and a hair. Just sprayed it with Scopex. Just flavour it up a little bit. So I'm going back out of that. Got a back lead on there. I like to keep the line pinned down near the rig. And that's going back just down there. There's an aerator down there, so I'm just whacking it off the end of there. Just bought the got something to him. Just put the predator rod in. He's advising me to put a smaller lead on, so got quite a big lead on it at the moment.
Big,
small one,
yeah.
Let. Pet's got a different rig on it, but much lighter feeder. Because I mean, you don't need it casting weight really. A big lump of chicken like that on the end. Less resistance for the fish.
Right. Time now. Time now is. Oh, come on, phone. This phone is rubbish. 3 minutes past 9. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Hey Benji, you alright, mate?
Swaddy cap.
Swaddy cap. Swaddy cap. A lollipop. Nice. Yeah, so it's 3 minutes past 9. But the kids. What's the name? Chua like up? You know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Đây, nè, cái chị. Bóng nào mà này. Điệp, new à. New.
New and Benji. Oh, someone said a bite alarm there. I'm not sure which one it was. Might be theirs. Anyway, so it's 3 minutes past 9. I started about 10 past 8. It's been pretty full on. 2 runs on the rod down there next to the hyacinth, fishing a method ball. Only about a 4 or 5 inch hook link on that one, the size 8 hook, quite a small hook. It's right against the hyacinth, so you know the idea. I'm not going to hook anything massive there, and you can get away with fishing a bit more delicate. I'm tucking the bait into the ball so I can literally cast it as close to the hyacinths, and it hits hyacinths. It's a bit alright. So I'm going to put this rod out. He's done that one for me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come in. Ah. I'll take that. Gone under the hyacinths, that one. It's rubbing on something. Oh, come on. He's coming out. I'll make it come off then.
Huh?
Off. Not much luck, am I?
Why?
Another one come off. Okay, never mind. Looks alright. In just over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. Been mental. I've had 4 runs, but I've only had 1 fish. I've had 5 runs. I've had 2 on this rod. This is my left hand rod. I'm just going to tighten that up a bit. It's my left hand rod just off the aerator there. 3 bits of corn and a hair. So I've had, well, it might have been a liner. I just had a run a minute ago on it. It stopped by the time I got to the rod. I thought I see a fish jump out of the corner of my eye. John said he saw something rise. That might have been a liner, I'm not sure, but I did have a big run on that. I was right up the other end of the lake at the time. Sprinted down there. If you're going to fish here and fish one bank, don't wear flip-flops, wear running shoes or spikes. Better still, because these slip off your feet when you're running. But anyway, so yeah, I had a massive run. By the time I picked the rod up and hooked into it, it was out in the middle. Went through one of Harvey's lines and ended up losing that one. That felt like a decent fish, decent Julien's maybe, something like that. Yeah, so nothing on that rod, 2 runs on that. And then the other rod is right up the other end of the bank, the hyacinths there. I've had my first fish, Julien's on that first cast more or less. And then lost a couple of fish on it. One went right under the hyacinths, felt into it, and it shed the hook. And another one was a real stop-starty sort of a bite, a fish playing it, probably a swai, but yeah, it could have been something like a pacu or tambaki, similar sort of fight, jaggedy sort of. But yeah, all to play for. It's been great. It's got to type up a couple of rigs now. I'm not sure about the sharpness of the hooks. I've just sharpened them. They're straight out of the pack, so they should be alright. But yeah, just losing fish, doesn't give you confidence in your rig or the hooking ability. So I'm just going to tie a couple more up. Fish on a predator, kiting a bit. I thought it was an Asian redtail, but it weren't fighting particularly good. Started kiting. So, I don't know what it is really. It's not really going anywhere. No, it's going. It is now. Woken up. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
Redtail?
Redtail.
Asian?
Asian.
Yeah. Bloody hot. Very hot day. There's no wind whatsoever today, which makes it very hot. I was trying to eat this bit of chicken for about half an hour, and it finally went off. There's a nice big swell. That's how it works. Asian redtail. Max coming round with a camera. Get this one, get a picture of this one. Quite a big one for me anyway. Might be the biggest one I've ever had. I'm not going to weigh it today. Probably about 16, 15 pound, a bit bigger. 23 I think I had before. But yeah, there he is. See the camera? Come on, come on. Okay, lovely. Nice fish. Pretty good fight for its size. Nice. Awesome. Got whiskers on it, and they're huge whiskers. Big feelers. Right, I'm going to whack him back. This one. Just had a run there. As nature was taking its course then, I was having a pee in the bushes. The rod ripped off. Thankfully, Ped grabbed the rod for me and struck into it this time, and I got it on. So I haven't lost this one yet. So yeah, feels alright actually. Don't know what it is. Doesn't feel like a swai yet. It's not really doing anything. Could be something interesting. This. So it's not a swai. Where's it going? Going over towards. It's coming up. This one. Well, could be this way. Could be this one. It might be a swai. Yep. Well, I don't know what time it is now. I don't know if it's even 10 o'clock in the morning. It's been manic, absolutely manic. I've had runs on every rod, apart from guys put a rod out with polyballs. Not had a run on that yet. Several runs on that rod down there. Only had one fish, lost him coming in. Just changed the rig, put a new hook on, sharpened it. So hopefully that'd be good. Had another Asian redtail. It's the third one I've had now. No. Oh, okay. Biggest one I've had, about 20 pound I reckon. Lovely looking fish. You get a picture of that, yeah? Photo? Yeah.
Matt!ถ่ายอยู่นึกว่าจะไม่ถ่าย
This one, the third one, the biggest one as well. Oh, been non-stop. He's behaving himself, he's coughing. Okay, put your back in a minute, mate, come on. Behave yourself. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Go back. Oh, come on. Lovely. Cheers. That was awesome. So I learned a lesson today. Next time I come palm tree, don't wear flip-flops. Need something, a bit of grip, a bit of support for your feet, because you're running about a lot if you're fishing on this bank, especially if you're fishing with your rods spread apart like I am. So yeah, I've already sort of grazed one toe. Oh, I'll be alright. A knee sock there. Oh, nice fish. Oh, got a bit of a gash in his finger. It's a 5.88 kilo. So I'll translate that in a minute. 5.88 kilo, we'll convert that to pounds in a minute. Beautiful, man, lovely. Nice big old warrior, that one. He's a bit beaten up. He'll be alright. Looks like someone's had a go at him there. Looks like some fish has tried to bite him, attack him on the way in. Yeah. Nice, lovely. Cheers, Mac. Thanks, Pat. Okay. Put back. Okay.
Hay nói không còn á.
Sweet. Let's have a look at time. My phone's not working properly. Oh, hello. It's 10:30. 10:30. I've been fishing about 2 hours, 20 minutes, and I literally have not had a moment. It's been absolutely relentless. I've caught my 3 Asian red tails on the Predator rod. I've packed that away now for now. Swapped it with another carp rod because it was just relentless, and it was Asian red tails. So they were up to about £20. Didn't weigh them. Had 3 of them. I've got a rod right down this. Oh, got a few liners there. A rod right down on the left hand side, just off the aerator. I've had a big run off that, but I was right off into the lake. I run down there, gone for Harvey's line. I think I've already told you this, but yeah, that's and another sort of run, maybe line bite off that one. I've got a rod up there on the hyacinth, which I've had a Julian's and an ESOC off. I weighed the ESOC. It was 5.83 kilos. The net was 0.33, so 5.50 kilos. I think that's £12, 12 ounce, but I'll double check that later. Lovely fish. It looked like somebody grabbed it on the way in, because it had a bit of a cut on it, and it looked like a fish had a go at that, which is a bit strange. Well, probably not that strange considering the amount of predators in it, but yeah, that's what it looked like. Bit of alright, it went back alright. Really old fish. And yeah, I've lost a few fish on that rod actually. I've changed both rods, either end. I've lost fish on that one down there, a few, even coming in, nearly netting fish, which I thought was a swai but wasn't sure. So I've changed both rigs over, gone a bit shorter on them, and sharpened the hooks as well. Straight out of the packet, but still sharpened the hooks on them. My guide, Pet, he's just gone to have his lunch. He's got a rod out over here. He said, can I put a rod out? And he said, he's put a bit of polystyrene, cut polystyrene balls on that. So that's in a way I never fish. So I said, yeah, go for it. And it'd be interesting to see what he has. We actually did have, just after I got the ESOC a minute ago, yeah, there was a run on it. And time we got to the rod, it had gone, because I was down there dealing with that ESOC. So yeah, but it's been relentless. We was talking on the way here in the car about, actually, you know, there has been some quite, I won't name any names, you know, but some quite well-known anglers overseas that have come to Thailand and fished, and you know, and they've had the guides do a lot for them, you know, and it's actually really understandable, you know, because number one, if you are coming here on holiday and you don't know how, you know, the way to fish in Thailand is quite different from a lot of the fishing in Europe, or maybe the people are used to. So you've got that aspect as well, and it's bloody hot as well. You know, if you're not used to Thailand and the humidity and the heat, you could you know, get heat stroke or, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's one thing to take into consideration as well. But yeah, he's been great, my guide today. Guide's here, brilliant. You know, he's done some camera work for me. He nets me fish. I'm not a predator angler, so I let him, not every time, but he puts my predator bait on for me because I want to know it's on the right way, you know, and I cast it out. So I'm not really bothered about the predator side of things. If I catch one, you know, it's all good. But all obviously the carp stuff, I'll be doing myself. And right now, the rod down on the hyacinths there, just got corn on that. Corn, I've got a ground bait mix here. Using corn, I've got cream of corn soup. Oh, cream of corn soup, which is in the mix as well. So that's giving off, you know, good corny signals. And I've got polystyrene balls on this one. I've just put out a carp rod here, and that's these. I've not used them yet. These urban baits. That's ICW got for me. They're washed out ones. So, but I've caught here well on urban baits before, so give them, hopefully that'll have a fish. That's on the carp rod there, it's just cast out towards the middle. And I say the one down there, that's on corn as well. But yeah, I might have start experimenting a little bit with baits in a minute, and try a few different things, because that wood down there, it's had a couple of runs, but I've had a fish on that, so I might, you know, put something different on there. So yeah, but yeah, it's about 10:30. Just having a Coke, bit of sugar, bit of energy to try and I'm not saying wake up because I do feel wide awake. I'm probably burnt about 2,000 calories already today, just running up and down. Yeah, big mistake though. Next time I come here, I'm wearing trainers. Harvey's just bought a pair of like slip-on. Oh, hello. Probably a liner, that one, I reckon. Harvey's bought a pair of like slip-on shoes that you can go in the water with, and they're quick to dry out. So that's the sort of ideal thing you need really, because if you come here and you're wearing trainers with shoelaces and you've got to take them off and undo them and put them back on again, you know, it's a bit of a hassle really. So yeah, some sort of waterproof shoes or trainers, slip-ons that you can go in the water with and they dry out pretty quickly, got a good grip on them. You know, that's the ideal thing to have really, I think. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. It wasn't really cloudy when we got here at all, and it's clouded right over, and you know, there's definitely a bit of rain in those clouds. Oz said this morning that he looked at the weather forecast and it did say a good chance of rain, so we might get a bit. The wind has started to pick up a bit as well. There was no wind at all earlier, so that's usually a sign when the weather's changing. The wind's, you know, if the wind really picks up, then you've got a good chance there's rain right behind it, you know. So yeah, this is all loving it here. Brilliant. It's been an awesome start. Julian's Esoc. Oh, I've got to run. Yep. Let's go. Oh, brilliant. Oh, come on. Yes. Lost another one there. The fish are winning at the moment on that rod. But I've had a couple, but yeah, it's interesting. I'm getting bites. I'll whack it back on the same spot on the corner. Oh, hello. I've got to run on this one, Ron. Jesus Christ. It might be a swai, that one. The line's bouncing, like there's something there. Gnarly old one, this one. Come on. Come on. Nice one. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Nice. Wow. Wow. Big one?
Not this one.
Not big?
Yeah. Good size.
Wow. Look at that, it's a monster. Yeah. Oh, baby, come on.
Lock the fin. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Nice one. Yes. Look at that. That's got to be about, oh, it's about 40 pounds. That weighs a ton. That is beautiful. Look at that. What a monster. Look at the fish. Look at the spines on that. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay. Good picture? Yeah. Okay, let's put him back. Let's put him back where he belongs, eh? Come on. Okay, okay. Okay, nice one. Cheers, buddy. That's one, mate. Super. Sounds a bit different on the left-hand rod. This is what we've done well on here last time, so I'm not confident the bread's going to stay on there. It's going to get whittled off maybe. So got a couple of bits of fake horn on the end. So if that goes, I'm still fishing basically. So I'll try that on the left-hand rod, and hopefully that'll result in a bite. Let's have another bite.
Điều ở em hay được. Điều. Tờ viếng. Nè. Nè. Đâm mà.
The light rod. Not done much yet. Oh, hello. I said that. Ready? What is this now? A few species today already. It'll be interesting to see what this is. Oh, big, look at the bubbles coming up out there. Look. Oh, look at the bubbles. Oh, look at that. That's not my fish. But yeah, it doesn't feel massive, which is a good sign. I reckon this might be a scaled fish. This could be an Esoc.
Đâu ấy.
Or it could be a Catler. I don't know, maybe a bit small for a Catler. Let's soon find out. What a day we're having up here at the moment. It's a feeder, just an underarm flick. I stand along the line, the hyacinths, little underarm flick, so it's close to him, and that's just gone off. Look at that, giraffe catfish. Wow, awesome. There's six in here, or 8 in here, Tim was saying last night. Lovely that, isn't it? You say 6 in here, or 8?
Well, in here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's loads in here.
Oh, is it?
I put 5 in recently.
Oh, right.
One was caught, caught 10
Yeah.
kilos before.
Nice. Awesome fish. Good fight that.
Dạ nó cái gì ngon này. Ở con ngon này.
Lovely.
Yeah, Terry used to have one over 10 kilos.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, get him back. Lovely. Lovely fish. Go on, buddy. Not that way. That's it. This way. This way. Nice. Awesome. That's been the most productive rod today. I say, just off those hyacinths, right down the bottom of the lake. You can stick a bank stick in and have a rod there. I have lost a few fish on that rod today, but as I was chatting to Harvey at the other side of the lake a minute ago, it's basically because I'm not sitting on the rod. I'm 100 metres down the bank or 50 metres down the bank. So now, actually, mid-guide, thankfully, he's got on that, and if he gets there first, he strikes a rod. So fair enough, when I get the fish in. So yeah, lovely giraffe catfish, very nice. Well, a change of tack. Getting the most productive rod is a rod just over here, just the other side, just where the big unhooking mat is, and it's off the hyacinths here. So I've had Esoc, giraffe catfish, and Julian's off that, and actually missed a few bites ones because it takes me a while to get there in flip-flops, sprinting. So the end rod, which I had a couple of bites on early this morning, that dried up, so I've moved that rod up here, and it's there, and it's just off the other end of the hyacinth there. So close in. I've actually gone down. I've gone down to a size 8 hook on this one, and I've shortened down the length of the hook link as well. So hopefully that's going to help with hooking the fish a bit better, and hopefully I won't lose so many. Smaller hook, because they're smaller species off that hyacinth bed. So yeah, and there's a lake. There's the little housing estate. Well, it's quite a big housing estate actually over there. Ben's girlfriend lives there. John's been in there and had a few drinks with them and visited them with Jenny when they was there. Big hyacinth bed over there. That's tempting as well. Might put a rod on there if this one doesn't produce. I'm not sure about snags under there though, because there was something did fall in the water there, a tree or something, so I'm not sure what the deal is underwater there. I can find out though a bit later. Yeah, so there's Harvey and Oz over there. Oz just had a fish, not sure what it was. Looked like it was off that hyacinth bed in the corner over there. Not sure what the time is at the moment. I'll go back and have a look. My phone's playing up. It takes ages to try and get it to respond, so it's on its way out. I'm going to buy a new one anyway, next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's the lake. Nice. It's been a good day so far. It's been hectic. A lot of bites, and long may that continue. Looking forward. Yeah, like a noise like a kitten or something over there. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I fancy walking through there. A swamp. There's lots of snakes here at night time. There's massive monitor lizards as well, which we've mentioned before in the video. We did see a couple of snakes last night actually. Well, John did, saw one, and I think Oz saw one as well. Only little ones, the water snakes or something. But yeah, lovely. Something to play for, lovely. It's lovely. I might even put a rod down in it, and the margins down here later, I think. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. Looks nice, looks fishy. Looks nice, there'll be some fish down there for sure. Yeah, down here later. I'll try off there for now. And if not, I'm going to drop one down there. At 20 to 12. Just put a bit more ground bait in here. I've got this corn soup, sweet corn soup. So so I'm going to put a bit of that in it, a bit of extra flavour. Got a load of corn in it as well. Put some, I've had these in my tackle box for about 2 years. Peas, so you see that. Put some peas in there. UFC, mixed martial arts peas, the hardest peas in Thailand. There you go, there's the scene. Harvey over there, Oz. It's a bit cooler now, it's clouded over, a bit of wind. Very nice. It's 11:49 in the morning, late morning. Wind's picked right up, coming off my back there. So whether that means there's rain following that, could be. So I'm just getting prepared, getting all my tackle just sorted out, so if it does piss down, I'm not in a mad rush, especially if I've got fish on and it starts pissing down. The phone and the camera and everything else doesn't get wet. So yeah, there's a mix, my bait, there's a few bits, my bag, a couple of rigs. I cut that one off. I kept losing fish on it, a bit frustrated with that one. I'll pick that one, I could put that one back on, I could sharpen that up a bit. Yeah, so rod out in here now, 1.5 boilies, seen a few fish fizzing in that area. So never, new boilies, not really used them before, so I've got a bunch of new boilies. Yeah, and my guide, Pet, he's got his rod out there. So I've had the whipsaw on that one, and I've got one rod off the hyacinths there, and I've moved the other one right round the other side of the hyacinths, so to see if I can get some fish on that. And if that doesn't work, I've got another spot in the margins over there I've got my eye on as well. So yeah, very nice and cool at the moment. So just gone up the other end, and there's a hut up here, and I've got to clean the lens because I want to get a good look at this. And you can too. Oh, I hope this is all it's just trade on. So look in there. There's a snake. There's a baby python there, look. See it? There it is. There's a little python there. Can't get too close to it. There's a python. He's asleep. I think he knows I'm here. Little python. Oh, there he is. There's another one there. There's another one, look. Hello. Wow. Look at that. Another python. Look at that. Oh, he's looking at me. Woohoo! Hello. 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 Are you looking at me? They're small. Nice. Oh, 2 python. Ah, that's beautiful. Hello, buddy. Reticulated python. It's either the heaviest snake in the world or the longest. One of them's anaconda and one of them's reticulated python, and that's a reticulated python, or retic as they're. He's flicking his tongue out, he's smelling the air. Yeah, there's one there, and his brother's over here. His brother or sister, she's asleep, or he's asleep. Probably had a good feed already. He's sitting there looking, waiting for geckos to come past. Haven't you, you buddy? Hello. Hello. Look at that. Get too close. That's awesome. Reticulated pythons. Oh wow, love that. I love seeing the nature when you're fishing. It's awesome. Get out there. And that's why they are. There it is. There he is. Better view of him. He's on his bottom of his head. Look, he's on there. Look. There he is. He's hunting geckos. I'm not brave enough to handle him. And there's the other one. You can see the back of him there. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Nice. Just had an e-sock. Tight in the margin there. There's some grass, and you can see the bottom. You can see it's shallow. And I cast it out there, underarm flick. And I was thinking, well, it might be too shallow there. But anyway, it rips off, and got a nice big e-sock in the net. So it's a big e-sock that. So I'm gonna weigh that one. Okay, 7 kgs. Right, awesome. Look at that, beautiful. 7 kilos. I'm sure these scales weigh a bit light because yeah, I don't know, 7 kilos, man. Looks like a decent fish. Look, I guess that's about 17-18 pounds, but anyway, I'll work it out. 7 kilos. Lovely, nice. Nice one. Lovely. And that was on that little spot there. God, I can see the bottom. Very shallow there. So I'm going to whack it back on there again. Cheers, buddy. Nice one, mate. Super. Nice. Let's do it. So Oz has got a Mekong over there. He just snapped recently and left a fish. The fish was trailing a load of lines. I think they've caught the trailing line and managed to tie it back on, and he's hooked up to it again, I think. So that's great. Nice one. Harvey's just had a catler, and then closely followed by an esoc. I think we might have had a double pitch. I think one was in the net and another rod went off or something like that anyway. But yeah, it's fishing really well. He had a bit of a quiet spell then, so first bite, well, I'd say that. I had my guide pet his rod with the polystyrene balls, which he's kindly doing for me. That went off and that was a big fish. Well, it was a Siamese carp, it's a big one, so hopefully it wasn't the Warrior, because I might not get another chance anyone catch it hooking that again. It was a big carp anyway. It's 20 past 1. Just had a, I've got to work that out actually. Just had a 7 kilo esoc right in the margins. Yeah, lovely little spot. And this is not this rod. I had this rod here. I've been normally fishing it off the hyacinths, about in the middle of that bed of hyacinths, just off the hyacinths. But as I've just had a fish over there in the margins, just having a go. There's water being pumped into the lake at the moment here. So I've just plopped my method feeder just in the margins, just where that water's coming in. So, and hopefully that's going to be attracting some fish, bring some oxygen in the lake. We'll wait and see. So it's primed, it's there now. It's been in there about a few minutes. 4 bits of corn on the hair. So yeah, that's that spot. And we walk round. This is the back end of the lake. It's a big swamp here. There's lots of like mountains over the back. It's beautiful, man. Really nice. Big bed hyacinths. I've obviously got a little margin spot there. I was fishing there. I've got my other rod, which started off down the other end of the lake. I did have a couple of bites early on, but it went a bit quiet, so I brought it up here. I tried there off the corner of those hyacinths, didn't have a bite, so I'm just fishing around with it, trying to catch one fish at a time. I'm just here. There's some grass there. There's a load of I don't know, died back hyacinths or something, but you can see the bottom there, and it's not the clearest water in the world, but it's very shallow. And I thought it might be a bit too shallow there. Yeah, I've just had a nice big esoc there, so it's back on the same spot, and hopefully that'll produce something else, different species or whatever, something, you know. And I've got 2 rods in the margins, and I've got 2 rods out in the middle of the lake, so give me a chance of a bigger fish, you know, that won't go in the margins, your carp and stuff like that, Siamese, you know, and even a Mekong. I've got fairly big hooks on them, so I'll be able to play a Mekong. Oz just had a big redtail catfish, Amazon redtail catfish. He's got homemade boilies, coconut boilies, and it was on that. I think it was a fish that snapped him up, and then they got the line, caught the line back, got it back in, thinking it was a Mekong or Siamese, and it was a redtail. Yeah, so there. There's my story for you. A couple of snakes in there in the roof, were quite nice to see. Little baby reticulated pythons, probably the same batch, I should imagine. Yeah, and it's baking hot. Lovely. More bait, much bait as you want here. It's all included in the price. So they're really good quality bait as well. I've got lum, got breadcrumbs, got my predator rod there. I'm not using that at the moment. Got chicken carcasses there, going a bit manky, but that's probably good thing. And then I've got my last rod, and that's on cell wafter. I cut one boilie in half and used another half, so 3 halves of a boilie on a hair. It's been blowing out there, but not really. I tried urban baits, nutcracker, and now I'm trying the cell wafters, mainline jobbies. I probably should be on sweet corn on that as well, because I'm actually getting bites on sweet corn, but I'm just trying something different, see if I can get something else. I've got a little other spot down there out to that aerator that I did really well on previous trip here, but it didn't seem to be producing. But I might go and whack this rod back on there in a minute, because I haven't had a bite here at all, and I did have a couple of bites there earlier on. Anyway, I'm probably waffling, I'm probably boring anybody that's watching or listening to this to tears, but that's the state of play at the moment. Anyway, there, let's do it. Little hut at the end of the lake, gecko hunting. The gecko there with a tail missing, looks like he's had a bit of an episode recently. And there's the culprit, look, there's a gecko without a tail. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on edge. And there is a hunter. Look at that Davos de Windros. Eh? I don't want to get too close because I don't want to get fucked. I don't want to strike out at me, man. But that is a very small, but it's hungry reticulated python, because he's just sitting there still, yeah, and he's hunting. Look at him, he's just waiting for something to come close enough, man. He's going to grab it, so I don't want to get too close to him because he might just slash out at me. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. I'm going to come back, I'm going to get my camera, take a couple of pictures of that on my phone. I don't know how long, about 3 hours without a bite. Went nuts this morning and I couldn't get a bite for love nor money. Different spots, different baits, and I've just literally cast out a method ball. It's hit the water, I'm just setting the line and it's gone off. It's a mollicot. I've not had a mollicot today, so nice. There it is in the net. Gonna get the photos. And yeah, I want. Haven't had a swai yet, so that probably next. I'm there. Come on, get out of the way. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Mollicot. I don't know, about £20, I guess. On the drop, more or less. Greedy bastard. Okay, nice one. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Put back. Well, that was a funny 5 minutes. What's the time now? It's about the phone. Look. Oh, come on, phone. Come on. Jesus Christ. I don't know what time it is. Okay, it's working now. It's 5:49. Just cast out a method feeder, felt it down, hit something. It was a ripsaw catfish, but I foul looked it in the tail, so it's a big one. Yeah. Big one, man. Bigger than the one earlier, I think. Beautiful. Like a fin. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. Not going to hurt you. Come on, friend. Yes. Come on. No. Wow, look at that. That is a creature. It's a dinosaur. Unfortunately, I foul looked at it on the way down, but I'll put it back. Beautiful. Whipsaw! Big one! No, it's there, foul look to the tail. Well, it's gone mental. This is probably a carp. You think carp, yeah? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say big sway, but he said carp, so I'll go with carp. So on 3 bits of fake corn. I've just gone on to fake corn because about 3 casts in a row, I'm out of breath. About 3 casts in a row, I had about 4 bits of corn on the herring. I bring it in, there's nothing on there. One piece left, so it's gone fake corn. Loads of liners on this rod. It's gone off. Just had a run on the rod down there. As soon as I picked it up, it just snaps. The braid snaps. I lost a lot. Everything. Lost the feeder. I'm not sure what happened there. It might be a weak bit in the braid or something. Thought it was a Siamese, but it's a swai, and it's a world record swai. The size of it, it's got to be about £50. That's the first one I've had today, so I'm not going to moan too much. Nice one. Ooh, big swai. Big swai, fucking good fight. So I thought it was a Siamese. Nice fish. Won't get much bigger than that. Nice one. Lovely. Awesome. Nice one. All right. Okay, put him down. Bam. Cheers, buddy. Nice one, mate. Super. Oh, big sway. Let's get back out there. Let's get back out there and get a biggest carp in the world. Oh, he's got a run over there. He's in. Oh, it's getting dark. Dusk. I've just had a screamer run, and Ped thinks it's a carp, and I reckon it could be two. It flew off down the lake, down there, and it felt big. Just got to drag pretty tight. No, he's just in front of me, mate. Cheers. Some 3 bits of fake corn. Hope it's not a swai, huh?
No, not a white.
I've already had a swai. One swai's enough. It's a world record size bloody swai as well. It's massive. It's been a great day. They've had a great day. Everyone's had a great day today. It's been awesome. What a fishing lake this is. It's amazing. Oh.
Carp.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, carp.
Carp.
Carp, I think.
สวัสดีครับนั่น
Ooh. Ooh, big swell. Look at that, look at that. It's awesome. Big. Lovely sky.
ซูมแบบไหนวะ
Nah, not zoom. Cannot. This fish is decent size. I wouldn't like to say how big at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, it's over 50 pound anyway, I reckon. But maybe 70 pound, I don't know. It's a decent fish. Eighth species or ninth species I've had today. Well, we're coming down the bank here, and down's into a monster Siamese carp. The longer the fight's got on, the bigger it's sort of become, you know? Just getting dark. Yeah. And great day, isn't it? It's been amazing. Yeah, one of the best days I've seen here, really. Awesome, mate. This would finish it off quite nicely. Went off like a steam train. Oh, that's good fish. Might be the warrior. I think so. Really? What? It went right down there. Warrior? Yeah, when it went. Yeah, he's pretty sure it is, mate. Okay. Wow. You said it would come out, didn't you? What, it would come out, yeah. Warrior! Maybe. Yeah, it's mad that he's not done his runs, because he just, well, the initial first one, and then he's just been up and down here. It's very unusual. Hopefully back in 5. Well, I'm not sure how long he's had it on, maybe 20 minutes nearly. And yeah, it's good fish. There she blows. Guide's in there ready. Good old dear. Just not that dark yet, is it? No, it's trouble, isn't it? Yeah. Helps a bit. By the time you get it in, it might be very effective. Yes. Yeah. Right, we've just moved down to the next sort of platform down, really, and a bit better for seeing, a bit better light, and yeah, that post is further away. Feels nicer. The aerator's no problem, because that's an alarm. Oh. Huh? Alarm. The battery's gone on it, isn't it? Yeah.
แช่ไหนโอ้ทำไมไม่ดังงั้นน่ะ
Probably redtail. Is it?
อะไร
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's that one. แล้ว see the light on it.
ไม่ดังแบบนั้น
ติดแก้วไม่ใช่เหรออันนั้นดังคือกิ่งกรีดเลย
Oh, nice one.
อ้าวพี่เอาไหนตากอะสวิงเงี้ยไหม
สวิงอยู่นู่นไหน
Get in the water
Tom
No รถเด้
ไปที่นู่น
นี่ลงน้ำแล้ว You not open
Not open
Yeah open there This one
Oh พอมไม่ทำพอมไม่จับ
ไม่ได้จับ
อ้าว
อ้าว
We're trying to work out, did you have a rod on the one between here and there? Yeah, it's gone in. Well, yeah, when I walked over there, there's no rod there, and I thought, oh, it's a swine. Hey? Get in. Cool. Well, Dan's still going here. We're looking at probably half an hour into the fight now. Pinging off the fins, giving him heart attacks. Oh, fuck.
Oh, just pulled out, mate. Just pulled out.
Alright, looks
Never mind.
fine.
That's alright.
Looks fine.
Never mind. That's where it goes, mate.
Yeah, that is fishing.
Yeah.
Third hell of a day. That would have been a lovely one,
Yeah,
but he
that
just
would.
came off.
No can lie.
Let's try and get the other rod back.
Well, bit gutting, but that's the way it goes. Instead of Siamese on there for about 30-40 minutes. Big one. Maybe the Warrior, maybe the biggest one in there, I don't know. But it was a big 100-pound plus Siamese. And it came off. The hook just pulled out. The hook weren't bent. Hook sharp. So I've got a mozzie in my throat. That's the way it goes. I'm not, you know, I'm gutted, but it's alright. I'm not bothered. I am bothered, but you know, it's fishing, isn't it? So it's alright. Anyway, I'm going to pack up about 15-20 minutes early. Rod's got pulled in over there, so I'm going to give him a hand, try and get the rod back. I'm going to spray myself with mozzie spray because I'm getting bitten to buggery. I've had a great day, man. Really good day. They've had a fantastic day over there as well, and we're going to have a few beers afterwards to celebrate and something to eat, I'm sure. So yeah, nice one. See you tomorrow.